Hello, class. This is Christian Guillen again with another journal entry. I took the physical activity readiness questionnaire as required by our instructor, and luckily I was able to answer no to all the questions, such as has your doctor ever said that you have ever had a heart condition? You ever feel pain in your chest? In the past month, have you ever felt pain in your chest? Do you lose balance? So on and so on. I was able to answer no to all of them. So then I was able to participate in the physical activity of walking. After walking a mile, I did document my results. I did come right between low and average, and a little bit closer to the average range, but I realized that I could use some more, but at least I'm not below average when it comes to that spectrum of exercise. As I mentioned in my previous post, I was getting physically fit for a while, and I can kind of have slacked off lately, but I am still focusing on getting physically fit and maintaining an above average exercise level. I did take my notes, so I wrote them down in regards to all the questions that we were asked to answer during this journal entry. Why is it important to complete a readiness assessment prior to starting an exercise program? I think it's important to complete a readiness survey to ensure that you don't injure yourself or put any undue stress on your body. That way, you're not, straining yourself, or some people that are elderly, they don't get into something that they can't do, or some people that are, let's say, you're first starting to weight training, whether you're young or you're older, and you're just not ready for that much weight, you could possibly injure yourself. So having an assessment of what you can achieve is very crucial. Why is it important to assess your beginning fitness level? For the same reason, I believe that way you have a beginning of how to start and where to start. As I mentioned, even in my assignment this week, we all have different levels of fitness and different body types and compositions. It's crucial to find the one that fits your body type and your lifestyle. What were my results? My results, like I said, were right around average, a little bit closer to the below average than I wanted it to be, but right around the average level. How do my results compare with everyone else? That kind of answers the same question. I was average, and this leads into my next question. Were you happy with the results? Why or why not? I personally was kind of happy and not happy. I was happy because at least I was an average score versus being very below average. So I was happy that I had a decent level of fitness. I wasn't happy because I wish I was above average. Of course, we all do. But it was just more exercise, more work for me to get to that level. Whether you were happy with your results, identify three ways I can improve my results. I began with identifying that I could begin to exercise more often. For a while there, I was exercising 5 days a week, and I've kind of slowly slowed down to 3 days a week due to a lot of work. But as we saw from our different dimensions of health and wellness, that occupational is one of those dimensions, and being able to balance work and exercise is very important to our health and wellness. Um, I could have a healthier diet. I realized that when I lost a lot of my weight, I was based on a really healthy diet. So it doesn't mean that you have to get out there and run 5 miles every day or lift weights every single day, but having a very healthy diet can actually improve your health and wellness, and could help your heart, for example. So your heart rate could be affected by that. Focus on cardio. This is just kind of something I've never been a fan of. I've never been a big fan of cardio. I've done a lot of weight training. When it comes to cardio, I've just never been the kind of guy that wants to run 5 miles for some reason. But I could definitely focus on adding more cardio, even if it is just another mile or a half a mile. If I'm just how does my lifestyle factor physical fitness affect overall health and wellness? I believe diet has a lot to do with overall health and wellness, and our lifestyle affects our diet directly. A lot of people are have a sedentary lifestyle and sit around and don't really get out there and get active. And with that kind of lifestyle, usually you don't make an effort to eat healthy or go out there and get healthy food to make, and that's a big effect on our health and wellness. I mean, if you can cut out a lot of those foods, you can then drop some weight. And I realized that when getting into the weight to exercise and into the gym, some people don't want to because of their weight. 20 pounds by a nutritional diet, then you might feel better about getting it, and then you can improve your exercise. How do these results relate back to our physical wellness results from week one? So to say, my results show that I can improve my physical dimension of wellness, and from my average results, it's apparent that I can. So I could definitely improve my physical aspect of it, and that was one of my weaker parts of my dimension. I can improve that. Which other dimensions of wellness does physical wellness affect? I definitely chose to say occupational and nutritional. The reason why I said that is kind of what I've mentioned this whole journal, and I'll wrap it up because I'm kind of going over the time. But occupational, making time to exercise, making time for education, making time for work is very important. And it's easy to stray away and say, hey, I'm too busy. But if you do make time, you can get in that exercise. We have enough hours in the day for that. And then nutritional. Like I said earlier, you can focus on your nutrition first and then get into your physical exercise, and then they go hand in hand. Well, thank you. This was my journal entry for the week, and I appreciate the time. And I apologize for going a minute over, but I was able to touch all the bases and learn a lot.